Hey guys, this is kind of an interesting video. It's a little bit different than what I would normally do. There's no 911 call associated with this one because officers had just dropped somebody off at a crisis facility, a mental health facility. And while they were there, one of the patients in the facility decided she wanted to leave. She was arguing with the staff, and it's not a lockdown facility, so they couldn't necessarily stop her from leaving. They were just doing their best to talk to her and prevent her from leaving. And you'll see that the officer in this situation decides to try to help out and tries talking to the patient along with the social workers. And I thought this would be an interesting video to pull and put up for you guys because there's a lot of talk out there saying that police officers shouldn't be going to mental health calls and police officers don't know how to de-escalate situations. This is a good example where it has a police officer along with social workers trying to talk to someone who definitely is in need of some mental health services. So the first part of the video is actually going to be blurred out due to public records, and it's inside a medical facility. But shortly after, it'll be unblurred. It's just, I left that part in there because I think it's important. Even though you can't necessarily see anything, you can still get to hear the conversation that's had. And I think there's some value there. So hope you enjoy the video. Hope you learned something. I'll talk to you later.
Be fine.
Hey.
Just let me have a cigarette. I can't see what's so wrong about me having a cigarette, and I'll go through whatever process everybody wants.
What's your name again?
Joan.
Joan. The cigarette isn't the problem. Because after you have your cigarette, you're going to think of something else.
No. I swear to God, that's all I need is a cigarette, and I'll come back and do whatever you gotta do.
You're not allowed, though.
Why?
Because you said that you wanted to hurt yourself.
If I'm freezing.
Okay, well, it's warm in here, and you're safe in here. And that's what's important.
No, important is a cigarette.
Listen, once they get through the process, right now what you're doing is you're delaying the process. They're going to get you to the hospital, get you treated, and then they'll get you back through. Like, there's a lot of steps that you got to do, and right now, all you're doing is you're delaying your ability.
I want a cigarette.
Come here.
I just want a damn cigarette. What is wrong with
Turn
you?
around.
Cigarette.
Gotta walk back
Wait,
inside. You have a cigarette with you?
It was there.
Let me see it. All right. Smoke it. She wanted a cigarette. She found one. Then she's gonna go back inside. She was pink slipped by.
How'd she get a lighter?
I always
She
have a
still
lighter.
had it.
You look at my belongings. I bet that red pouch, if I'm lucky, I still got 2 in that. In the backpacks they wouldn't give me, I got probably 5 over there.
Well, hon, listen. Let's just smoke this one down.
And
But
I'll go
what
back in.
what they're gonna do is they're gonna give you a ride to the hospital because you're gonna have to take some blood pressure medication and stuff because they're worried about your blood pressure.
Yes.
And then they'll transfer you back. Did you get kicked out of Van Buren, or do you still have?
They're smoking.
No, listen. Did they kick you out totally, or do you still have a bed
7
there?
days.
Okay. Well, they.
And I said I don't want my stuff because they told you have to put clothes in a hot box.
Mm-hmm.
I went there because I did it last night because that's what they said this is the procedure. I did it.
She found a half cigarette. We're just letting her smoke it.
But right there, I just, please Lord, make it. Nobody had any.
So you have to
bad germs on
wait.
this
You have to
filter.
wait like 7 days before you can go back to Van Buren.
That's what they said. But when I had to put my stuff in, they called the hot box.
Mm-hmm.
I went the next morning to get them so I can wash them. They can't find it. You know, I got my little slip to prove that I had it. It took almost 3 hours. It was in the bin
Mm-hmm.
to go out to the dumpster. Someone threw my bag in there.
Did you find it though eventually?
Eventually, but I know that I'm not going to find all my stuff when I go back there. I'm going to lay my life on that. I got to quit that because it's got me in trouble.
Yeah, it kind of
I bet
has.
money, if I had money. I don't have no money except for what I find on the floor and ground. And like that officer, I said, because it's from heaven. I've been, the last 2 years, I followed, like I told my mom, the money trail.
Mm-hmm.
In Newark, if I don't find a coin on the ground when I'm somewhere, shortly after I'm somewhere, then I'm not supposed to be there. I got out of the car, I found a penny. inside I found a dime. And I said, it was mean, Lord, but thank you. Kisses from heaven, thank you. I'm where I'm supposed to
So
be.
this is the right place for you. Well, that's good.
Yeah, because I found a penny and a dime. Maybe I'll find enough for a pack of cigarettes by the time the night's over. I don't know. Well, that, and I've got it. A little tin. It's a lunchbox with a troll on it, and it's full of nothing but the coins that I've found walking around since
Okay.
I've been in Columbus.
Well, and have you ever been treated here before?
No, I've never been.
Okay. Well, they can help get you like a case manager or something that can help you with housing and stuff in the future too. They might be able to find something better than what you got down at Van Buren if you work with them.
You know, I don't.
So
I didn't want to go in there the first night I was there. My boyfriend, because he's got his friend that's there, so she's in there until I found out, because my family, because when they found out I was snorting Fetty and heroin, because I was in so much pain and I didn't get to Centerburg to get my prescription Lyrica, and I was in pain, but because somebody had Fetty in it, I OD'd, and they brought me back with the Narcan. And I wasn't doing anymore, but somebody told my sister, and because my daughter died in February, they come and got me. They didn't tell my boyfriend, and he thought I walked away from him. I found him in the first night I slept on the ground when it was raining, and I rolled underneath someone's SUV in the front. But I had a blanket, and it did keep me warm.
well, listen, if
I'm
you
not afraid to sleep outside as long as I got a
No,
blanket. And
but
I
that's
had a
not what you
blanket
wanna be
with my
doing.
belongings, and I asked
Okay.
for my belongings, long sleeves and everything, and I would have stayed warm, but they wouldn't let me just have my belongings.
do you remember what I told you just a moment ago?
No,
If you work with these people,
yes.
they'll
but
help
they
get you
help
a
me.
case manager, and that person will keep track of you. And if you keep contacting them, they'll get you something that's better than what you got. Okay.
Yeah,
And if
because they won't
are you
know nothing.
addicted to Fetty right now, or
No.
do you use it every day, or?
No.
Okay, well that's good.
I mean,
do you use
I-
other drugs?
I was snorting meth for a year and a half because basically I didn't want to fall asleep, because when I fell asleep, my boyfriend wasn't there when I woke up. So I kept doing it. So
When's
I
the
was
last
awake.
time how long have you stopped doing that?
The meth, it's been 2 months now.
Okay.
But I go to every Thursday. I've got the card. It's med something. But I go to it and I get Suboxone tablets.
Does that help?
Yeah.
Okay.
And supposedly they said it's going to help me with cravings on everything, like cigarettes. And I used to smoke 4 packs a day. I'm down to maybe 1, and
That's
I
good.
started
4
smoking.
packs a day is a lot of money.
No, because over where they are, I go to that Sunoco station and I get those. They're called shows, and they're menthol cigars. $1.05. I can buy a carton, and everybody's buying 2 packs.
Interesting.
They don't have no alcohol. Maybe that's why I found that.
Yep.
Okay. See,
Well, just
I'm fine. I got some nicotine in me.
okay. It's probably gonna be a few hours before you get another one. Just for you,
Well,
just know that.
hopefully when they transfer me, maybe when I'm walking in the hospital, I'll see another cigarette butt looking
Yeah,
down.
maybe you'll get lucky. But just
get
stick with
another
them,
one.
put up with
Yes.
it, because they'll help you get something better, okay?
As long as it's not like I get locked up and nobody ever hears from me, like they
Just
take
take
me
your
away.
just take your time and go through the
I'm
process.
scared. We understand
All right.
that, dear. Thank you.
Yep, have a good night.